today's class has a very special dedication. I think it's super important that we're all together here. It's Tuesday, November 3rd, and the dedication today is to building community, just as we've done here. I mean, SAC, I mean, it's such a beautiful community. I see how you all see each other like, hi, hi. Yesterday, I got a beautiful email from Robin, and Robin Holmes, who has her little baby now. And she was walking on Alki and she ran into Vester. So they took all these pictures together with her masks and with her baby, and Kennedy is her baby's name. And they sent me these pictures. And I was just reminded of the amazing community that we have. It's priceless. So this is dedicated building community, family community, friends, your interest groups. I have a spiritual women's circle, just building community and finding unique ways to be with your community in these pandemic times. I have 3 quotes I would like to share. They're short, they're not that long. The first one is by Marianne Williamson, and these are all kind of supporting that, this beautiful force of building communities. Marianne Williamson says, in every community, there is work to be done. In every nation, there are wounds to heal. In every heart, there is the power to do it. Powerful. And Helen Keller, it's short and simple. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. And the very last one, and I'm just going to do the mute thingy here. So the very last one is my favorite one. And it's got the wisdom of, it's an African proverb. So it's full of wisdom, and I love it. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So y'all, let's go together. Okay, so we're ready to begin. And thank you for being here. I'm so excited. 25 of you. Maybe that's 26. I can't see well without my reading glasses. And hi, Wally.
Wally's on twice.
I know. Well, yes, you're right. He -1, subtract 1. No, but Wally's 2 people. He equals more than 1. He's above average.
And
Wally, I knew you'd love that. All right. So, yeah, some people count more than 1. I love that. Okay. So I will, I'll put the chat on the side because it's always nice. And like Elise has always said, if you would like to have music. Once again, I want to tell you that, while I'm thinking of it, please do share the link for the classes twice a week and the workshop. And I'm hoping to do other workshops on Saturdays. There's a workshop December 12th. Just email me if you'd like to come. I kind of like to, and then I could send reminders. Share the link with your Northgate SAC friends, with other friends that are SAC members that I may not know. I may not have their email addresses. Share with your family members, whether they live with you or not. Okay, whether they're SAC members by way of your being a member. Let's come to standing. And we're going to stand with hands to heart center. So exhale, release, eyes are closed. Inhale, extend. Now, I want you to notice something as you're standing here, your feet are together. You can take your hands down. You are going to shift your weight too far forward. It's terrible. The knees lock. People do stand like this. You're going to lean back and pelvis juts forward. The low back compresses. Not so good. You're going to bring your weight more to one side. Yes, People stand like this, especially if you have one leg stronger than the other. And then bring all your weight onto the other leg. And then come to this center place. And as you're here, just look at your toes for a moment, spread your toes, lift them, and then lower them and feel like they're more fanned out. Look ahead of you, close your eyes, imagine that you are living in West Africa. This is a strong image comes to mind. You're in a village and you are one of the people who goes around, collects wood, and you bring it, put it on the basket on your head, and you collect water. And men and mostly women do those chores, but men also carry things on their heads. And in Senegal, and where I lived for 2 years in the Peace Corps, and you're just balancing, and you have the most beautiful posture because you have to balance, and this rather heavy item on your head. Close the eyes, breathe in, exhale, and then opening the eyes. Good. So it's just finding your center. And then from here, we're going to take your heels in, toes turned out, and drop down. So it's not all the way in a squat. You're just going to drop down. I want you to wake up your legs and like stretch your back forward. You're going to start feeling a stretch in the inner thigh, the glutes, the back, and then swim. Bring your arms forward, bring your arms back. Lisa's saying that is not how you swim. Reach forward and back. And forward and back. Now shift, when your arms come forward, your pelvis moves back, arms swim back. Okay, come on up. It's a yoga way of swimming. And let me just do a little something here. If I can, let's see. Okay, good. All right, and then from here, let's go wide. So heels are turned in, toes turned out, and we drop down. So instead of pitching my weight forward, I want to be upright, which means my knees have to push back. And interlace fingers, breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring yourself to this moment. Breathe in. Exhale. Beautiful. Breathe in. Exhale. And then push heels right into the mat. So now we come down into the squat again, and this time the elbows push your knees back. So you're stretching your inner thighs and shifting your pelvis from left to right and getting right into the inner thighs. Good. Take your hands to your ankles, push your elbows against your knees, stretching. Breathe in. Exhale. Push heels into the mat. Good. And then let's go ahead and step to the front of the mat. And just standing tall and feeling already, you can feel what you've just worked in your hip joints. Good. So I'm going to face the screen once more. So your right foot lifts. Your toe is down. You should be able to balance, no problem. Turn out, turn in. Keep your pelvis forward. Turn out, turn in. Externally rotate and in. There's a little effort involved when you externally rotate and in. Bring your foot to the side of the knee. Turn out, turn in. Some of you might have to hold on to something. Turn out, turn in. Out and in. And do the other side. So toe is down. Out. That's the easier one, right? Because you don't have to balance. Out and in. Pelvis is squared. Out and in. Don't turn the whole body. Just the knee. Out and in. And then foot is beside the inside knee. Out and in. And out and in. And out and in. So later we're going to come back to tree. We'll work at that. But I also feel like we could use some core wakening up, right? All right. So let's go ahead and let's do this one, where let's come to chair, Utkatasana. So feet are together. You're going to drop down, knees are together, dropping down and stretching your back. And then you separate. You have the zigzag and you extend. And you're looking down or looking ahead of you. Easier, the arms are down. Breathe in. Exhale. Strong legs. Breathe in. Exhale. Press feet into the mat. Reach up and arch back. Look up. Good. As a stretch, you'll take your hands behind the back. You can always use a strap. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Look up. Lift your heart. Bend the knees. Drop down. Lower your head. Straighten your legs. And take a moment to reach the arms further away from your back. And breathe. And exhale. And breath in. And bend the knees. And come up. So it's kind of based on the same movement. Your feet will be slightly apart. You're going to bend. That's really key. And you bring your right ankle over the left. So again, you might need to hang on to something. I think maybe you're okay with this using your core. And you're going to drop down. You're dropping down. Maybe your hands come to your knees. Maybe you're just, holding like so. And you could even look down. Stretching the buttock of the raised leg. When you flex your right ankle, your right knee is safe. If the hip doesn't open, there's a tendency for the knee to torque. But if you have your ankle flexed, there will be no torquing. Come on up and release. So come out. I forget sometimes to flex my ankle. I don't know why. I mean, I know that. I've been saying forever. Every once in a while, I'll notice and go, and I flex and my knee feels so much more stable. So I'm going to bend, and this bending knee, my standing right knee is pointing forward. I'm going to come down, and I have to always think about the effort of flexing the left ankle. It doesn't happen naturally. Come down and breathe. Stretch your left outer hip, left outer muscles of the buttock. Breathing in. Exhale. Reach your arms forward if you can. And come up. We do that again. The idea is to create a little warmth, okay? And just like a little intensity is good, okay? So first side again, right leg comes over, right ankle flexed. This time think you can come down, but it's going to be more of a chair pose with the hip in this position. So arms can come forward, relax your neck, or arms can come alongside ears. Breathe in, look forward. Inhale, exhale, and come up. Good. Second side, of course, these can all be done at a wall, holding onto the wall. Right leg up, right ankle flex. Strong through the core. Drop down. Hands could be forward or arms are alongside ears. Breath in. Exhale. Good. Breath in. Exhale. And press up. And hands are to heart. Good work. One more along this family. You're like, one more. And so it's got a twist to it, okay? So it's chair with the twist. And I always show ways to modify. So feet are together, you drop down. And then from here, chair. Utkatasana, which really means fierce pose. Now, you could turn, so your left hand is on the outside right thigh, right hand on your low back, or you bring your elbow across knee, palms come together, you twist, move from your navel, drop down a little more, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Think of your arms as being in one long vertical line, your forearms. Okay, come on out, sweep the arms up. Inhale, reach up. That one is really good for the immune system. Lots of lymph nodes in through the diaphragmatic area. Feet are together. dropping down, maybe touching down, good. And coming into chair, a force to reckon with, especially when you've got a community backing you up. And then again, you could twist modified or elbow across, palms together, turn and breathe. Arms in a vertical, your forearms in a vertical line. Breath in. Exhale. Really sweep the arms up. Good work. And hands to heart center. So we're coming to sitting, and we'll start out with the stretch. So the soles of the feet are together. You're holding your feet. Instead of collapsed spine, lifted. And that's an external rotation. Your thighs, your inner thighs. And some will find you can come forward, lower your head. Breathing in. Exhale. Once again, breath in. And exhale. And then come up. And from here, we'll straighten the legs out in front of us and point, flex, try to sit upright. And we have boat Navasana. Yep. So yeah, you stretch, you have to do a little strength. So you can always modify by holding your boat. Looks like a boat to me. You could always, your boat could have a little extra support system built in, or you let go, or you knees bent or extend, wherever you're at. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more, breathe in, exhale. Feet are together. Elongate the spine. Bring the hands behind you, lift your heart center, look up. And then hands holding the feet, lower your head towards your feet or to your feet and breathe. From here, the feet are wide as the mat, and you'll just go side to side. That also helps to get the hips moving. And then next time your knees fall to the right, swing your left arm across and twist. Now, if I shift my pelvis, I can really look back. So the goal is to turn your legs are not overlapping. That would be overlapping. And you're looking to the wall behind you. And you can drop down onto your elbows. You can walk your arms to the right of your mat. You could straighten your right leg. You could swing the leg up a little higher. It's just endless, right? Left hand can reach your right foot and swing it up high, and maybe dropping your head down and breathe. Come up, and we have one more side. So we're going to go side a little bit, the seated windshield wiper. And I'll turn this way. Knees fall left. Right arm swings across, and you're looking back. Maybe you'll shift your pelvis over more, center line. Palms are down, looking straight ahead of you or looking back to your left. And breathe. And dropping down onto your elbows. Walk over towards your left. And perhaps even straightening your left leg, maybe swinging it up more. Perhaps right hand reaches for left foot or left ankle, and then lowering your head and breathe. Exhale. And breath in, exhale. Press up. Good work. And then we come onto our backs. So once onto the backs, pull knees into chest, stretching your lower back. Keep hugging right knee to chest. Extend the left leg, left ankle flex. Lift your head to knee, and breathe. Lower your head, hold on to your right foot. So your right knee is pointing out to the side. You can even take your right hand and help press the knee outward and breathe. Flexing the right ankle. Those of you who want to go further, your right hand goes to the inside right leg. Lift, taking your right shoulder towards the under the right knee, and you're lifting and breathing. A deep stretch again to the outer hip. Lower your head, extending the leg, point, flex, point, flex. And then again, core, what you could do is you could lift, supporting your head, or lift the arms, your head not supported. And really, it's about reaching. It's not holding, but it's about reaching. As you exhale, really draw your navel down. Lower your head, arms are out at a T position, and take your right leg across. So different ways to work it. One could be you're holding. Your head is turning to the right. You're holding your leg in the air. Some drop the leg down. Some will take a strap or hand to foot and stretch. So see what works best for you. I think probably holding the leg is nice because you do get probably more of a stretch. I mean, holding with strap or hand to foot. And 3 rounds of breath. Come back to center and pull knees to chest. Good. Let's do second side. So we're going to start out left knee to chest. Press down. This is on your left side now. Right leg is extended. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to grab hold of the left foot, but when I do so, my left hand can gently push my knee back. Flex left ankle, stretching the outer hip. Breathe in. Exhale. You don't want to overstretch the ankle ligament. We need stable ankles. Left hand slides underneath the left arm. You lift, and perhaps you can draw your shoulder under your knee and breathe. Inhale. So on this one, deep stretch, but you also have to use your core for the lifting. And lower. We're going to straighten the leg. Point, flex, point, flex. Good. Arms are at a T position. Breathe in. And then exhale, start to come across. So, oh, sorry, I forgot the core strength. You could support your head or not. Reach for your foot. Can't forget a single step here. Reach, so it's not about holding, but it's about reaching so that you engage your core. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower. Arms are at a T position. Your left leg going over to the left, over to the right. It's a twist. So remember different ways. Your leg can be, you can hold it up. You can drop down. You could grab a hold using a strap or hand to foot and twist. Breath in. Exhale. And breath in. And exhale. Release, coming back to center and lowering the leg. Good. So now we'll take soles of the feet together and take hands right to the belly. Breathing in. Exhale. And again, breath in. And exhale. So we have a little more in the terms of like, strengthening. And so this one goes like this. So let's say right hand is under your head, right knee is bent. You're going to lift your head, bringing your right elbow to right knee. Straighten your left leg, point the toes, and straighten your left arm. And when you're going to look at your left foot, breathe in. When you exhale, draw your navel in, like you're pressing your back into the mat. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. Left elbow, left knee. Straighten your right leg, straighten your right arm. Look at your right leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Try to get your back to press into the floor. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. Good work. And release. Elbows drawing in. And we're going to come up and we'll come to child's pose. So child's pose, a little welcome respite. You lower your head, breathe into your back. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. For the core strength on this one, planks. Planks are some of the best poses, okay? So we'll start out fully on our hands, and I will always show ways to modify if you need to. So you're on, let's say that already, just before we come in, you're in tabletop, and you may want to move more towards the front of your mat. So your feet are definitely on the sticky mat. Hands are spread wide, and you extend your legs. Breathe in. Exhale. And then from here, we're going to turn to the right. So when you turn, the easier for side plank is your knee is down. Now, if you want to do the other way, I encourage you to do with both legs, in your side plank, not modified. But if you're modifying, my guess is that you could also extend your leg in the air, and you could bring one arm up over ear and breathe in. Exhale. And some of you can also reach right hand, right foot. Once you get a hold, you point the toe, you kick the leg, you create a bow, and you could just look forward. Breath in, exhale, and release. And from here, round into your back, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. So when I go to the other side, I would like you to see that my hand is not directly in alignment with my knee. It's slightly to the right of my knee. So when I come, it looks like my right hand is a foot and my left hand is a foot, the same position you would be in if you were walking. So you could go into your side plank like so with knee down. You could take one leg up. You could take one arm up over ear, holding steady, but you could also take hand to foot. I usually point the toe, kick the leg back, arch, look forward, breathe in. Exhale. It's also a quad stretch and a hip flexor stretch and an arch. And release. Cat, cow, round into your back. Inhale, arch. Let's go a little wider with the knees. Press back. Give your hands a rest. Lower your head and breathe. Exhale. So we're coming on to, and I love doing the modified versions. I'm showing those, and I know many of you can do the non-modified version, so I encourage you to. Now we're coming into onto the elbows. So be it towards the front end of your mat, Palms are flat. You could clasp hands if you want, because we're going to come to dolphin. And once you come into dolphin, you could pedal, bend one knee, press opposite heel down, back and forth, back and forth. Straighten both legs, take your tailbone up high, stretching your calves, your feet, Achilles tendon, hamstrings. And then we come back to plank position on the elbows. So on this one, let's say you're going to be turning to your right. So your left hand comes down, matching the front end of your mat. You shift. Now, if you want to modify, you bring your top leg forward. The top leg comes forward. Press the foot. Look at your knee, 90 degree, and take one arm up. So this leg helps you because your legs are strong. It'll give you some support. And then taking your arm, your right arm could be up in the air or up over ear. Breathe in. Exhale. And let's go second side. So it's kind of nice to pause for a moment. We could do cat-cow on the elbows. So rounding into your back. Inhale, look forward without straining your neck. Exhale, round. Inhale, look forward. So once again, dolphin. Now, this time from dolphin, we'll add a little something. Make sure you're at the front end of your mat so you don't end up off your mat and sliding. So here you are. Walk your feet a little closer in. Get your tailbone up high. And one leg, left or right, doesn't matter. One leg comes up in the air. Point the toes. See if you can straighten the leg. Shake out your head. Yep. And then lower and try the other side. Leg comes up. Straighten the leg. Point through the toes. Pelvis is squared. Breath in. Exhale. And lower. We're going to walk the feet back. There you are in plank. Looking at your hands. Breath in. Exhale. Side plank. Coming across. And as you're here, the top leg can come over. That's optional, right? That's a modification. This leg is really helping me. It's giving me a lot of support. The arm could come up over ear or stay up in the air. And you're going to feel this on your side obliques. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower and press back this time. Child's pose, hands back by the heels, and breathe. So whether you did those modified or not, I'm glad I did the modified. I haven't done the modified in a while, and they are powerful. I feel just as strong from doing those, because what we want to do is we're building strength, but we're also waking up the strength. So we come to stretch, downward facing dog. Tailbone is the apex of the pose, highest point, and pedal. Bend one knee, press opposite heel down. Shake out your head. Breathe in. Exhale. Be present. And feel yourself backed up by this amazing community. Our community of yogis, of Sac yogis. Really wonderful. Breathe in. Exhale. So we'll walk to the front of the mat. And once to the front of the mat, pausing, I want you to be a rag doll. You're going to be Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy. And I'm happy to report that Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy still exist, that there's a whole new generation of kids who know who Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy are. Breathe in. Exhale. And then moving. Good. And you're going to drop down, and just kind of shifting going to the place where the squat works for you. Heels are down, hands are to heart center, and breathe. Lengthen. Nice. And then hands help to push you up, and up we come. Good work. Arms out to the sides, palms touch, and hands to heart center. So We have a sequence that comes up, and it's going to start with tree to triangle, etc. And it's a really nice sequence. I need some water. So I would say normally be at the front of your mat, but like I would be here normally and bring my right foot back, but I'm going to face you so that, I'll face the screen and then I'll turn. I love that. I just saw my little quote. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I love that. It's my new, I want to plaster that on the wall. Maybe I'll do it here. Okay. So we're doing tree. I'm going to face you. So you're not the lone tree. You're a tree and you've got a lot of trees around you. And remember that, this is my right leg. I'm going to out, in, because you need this external rotation. There you go. So then you can bring your leg up and all that nice, the side planks, ask everything to wake up. And when you are ready, your hands are spread wide and the arms will be a V. I know I'm off screen with the arms. Breathe in. Exhale. Beautiful. Breathe in. And which tree are you? I know I'm the maple. I'm that maple that's just outside of my yoga studio at Green Lake here. It is beautiful. I didn't even know it was a maple because its leaves are a little different. But apparently it's a red maple, though it's bright orange and it's old. It's got moss at the base of the tree. So which tree are you? Do you have lots of leaves on you still, or are there many leaves at the base of your tree? Look ahead of you. Hands to heart. Step your right foot back. Align for triangle. So your left foot is leading. Take your arms out. Oh, let's flex our muscles. You can make fists, flex your muscles, flex, 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 and then extend and shift and come over into triangle. Good. And you're like my right palm is facing the screen. I guess I can make a little change there. There we go. There we go. Breathe in. Exhale. So imagine you're plastered against a wall. So you're not coming forward to reach your ankle, but you are against a wall. Good. And come up. Reach back, right hand back, left arm up, look upward. This is all these movements have an external rotation of the hip joints. So we're going to go a little wider, external rotation actually of your legs, which comes from the hip. So left knee bent, and then we have extended side angles. So you can have your elbow to knee or hand to ankle and stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. And breathe in. Exhale. Some of you can wrap. So if you're wrapping, your right arm is back. Oh, and if you can't wrap, your right hand can hold a strap. And then you could feed the loop to the lower hand. Or you reach, your hands connect, you roll your shoulder back, and maybe looking upward and breathe. Get a 90-degree bend in your left knee. Okay, we're pressing up. Ooh, get the heat flowing, get the prana flowing. Now you're going to come to this. I'm bringing my left knee to more the left edge of the mat, and there I am in a low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale. I'm going to press back. Left foot moves back. Downward facing dog. Stretch on back. Breathe in. Exhale. Try to get length in your spine. And we're going to just kind of We're going to bring the right leg up into the air. Now, I would like to go to pigeon. If you know pigeon doesn't work for you, you'll come onto your back, thread the needle. But if you have blocks nearby, I've been playing with blocks and seeing how can pigeon be more available to everyone. I used to say block under buttock, but my new thing I've been working with is, can the block be under the thigh of the leg that's forward? It's going to give me a lot of support. It's going to, like people say this hurts because there's too much of a torque in the knee if the hip doesn't open. Another really nice way I've been working is the block under the thigh of the stretched leg. And that also helps me. And the block has lots of heights, right? So I can go a little higher as long as it's comfortable. I don't know, comfortable, that's kind of a word we can we can splice. So let's just say, as long as there's no pain. Pain, we know. We would not tolerate pain in yoga. But when we go to the edge, I think we go to the edge of our comfort zone. We go to the edge where we feel intensity, but you can still breathe. You can be present. You're not sneaking looks at the clock and seeing where we're at. Yeah, breathe in. Exhale. One more here, breathe in. Exhale. We're going to press, and maybe you can bend into your back knee. Maybe you can twist, so your hand, right hand onto your low back, thigh, or reaching for your foot. So it's my right hand, left foot, and breathe. I'm going to roll onto my right hip so my left leg can come across. So if you were on your back, you come to half spinal twist. That's my left leg. Now the lower leg can straighten. That will make it easier. Or lower knee is bent. My right arm comes up. I'm going to be turning to my left. I'm going to turn towards the Buddha. Opposite hand, opposite knee, and twist. Hand or elbow, and breathe. Breath in and exhale. Release. And from here, we go back to downward facing dog. So we're stretching back. Downward facing dog, stretching out. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to walk forward. Once you walk forward, just take a moment, stretching your legs. Breathe in. Exhale. Soften the knees. Come on out. Reach the arms up into the air. Palms touch. Lift. Arch back. And hands to heart center. Tree. All starts out. So you're going to face one, again, you could face forward. Normally you would face this side. So when my left leg comes back, I open up to the screen, but I will start looking at you. So let's start out with that left leg out, in, get movement, external rotation, and bringing your leg up when you're ready. Be by a wall if balance is difficult. And hands to heart. Once again, I ask you to see in your mind's eye, which tree are you? I'm staying with the maple. I love that maple. It's my new love. Breathe in. Exhale. Be a tree. Don't just imitate, but become the tree. Steadfast. Trees don't look down, by the way. They look forward. They have this 360-degree view around them. They feel all kinds of research out there and books written on trees and the The trees are amazing. Breath in. Exhale. Shoulders down. Bring your hands to your heart center, and we will shift left foot back. Go rather wide. Right foot is leading the way. Extend the arms. Let's flex the muscles. I think flex is too boring. Make your muscles bulge. That sounds so much more exciting. Makes you feel a little more like Popeye. And then extend and shift. Coming into your pose. And really shift from your pelvis. And breathe. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. This is a wonderful stretch. There's so much going on. Again, I like to think that you're plastered against a wall in terms of alignment. You're not pitching your weight forward. Come up. Bring your left hand back. Right arm comes up. Reach, maybe even looking upward as your arm reaches. Let's go wider. Bend your right knee. Extend. Coming over or reaching. Good. Nice stretch to your side ribs. Breath in. Exhale. You're working the pose. Now, some did a wrap. So if you can wrap, if you use a strap, your left hand is holding strap, right hand reaches for it, or you pitch your weight forward to connect, and then you move forward and redefine the right angle at your right knee and breathe. Okay, we're going to release. Now we're coming to a lunge position, low lunge. My right foot comes over a little more to the right, and take a moment. Good, you're doing great. These are hip intensity. I wanted intensity for today. I think this is the way to dig deeper into your yoga practice. Let's dig our heels in together. And I think this is helpful for beating tension, anxiety, whatever stresses we feel. And let's go ahead and press on back. Now come back to downward facing dog. Stretch, breathe. It's your left leg that's going to come up into the air this time. Now some are going to come onto their backs to thread the needle. Maybe as your knee comes forward, maybe you're finding that the little tricks with the block are helpful. So instead of the block under the buttock, it's under the thigh of the forward leg. Could be under the thigh of the back leg. And coming down when you're ready. Stretch your outside left hip. Take a few rounds of breath here. Breath in. Exhale. Some will stay low, or you can start to prop yourself up. The twist could be that you bring your left hand on your back, you're turning to the left, your left knee is forward, turning in that direction. Or maybe you bend the back knee and you reach for the foot and breathe. So quads, all the way, quads. Breathing in, exhale. Now, those of you who've been threading needle on your backs, you can come up to sitting, and we're going to sit with a half spinal twist, right leg over the other. Your left leg could be straightened if that's easier on your knee. Take your left arm up into the air. So it's left hand, right knee. Breathe in. Exhale, hand or elbow across opposite knee. Twist and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come out. From here, we're coming back downward facing dog. So we'll press on back. Hands are spread wide. Press back. Take a moment here to stretch. We've done side bending, forward bending, twists. Now we'll have a few cobras. Let's come forward onto plank. Pause. Knees could be down to lower or not, and then press on down. Once you come down, you could be on your elbows. That is the most gentle for your back. Breathe in. Exhale. You could also do the spider hands, or as I'm going to do, I'm going to look at cobra. Head is down, forehead down. Adjust your legs. Inhale, press up. Because we've been working a little while, maybe you find, wow, you can extend the arms and ground your legs and come down. Breathe, work with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Complete the exhalation. Inhale. Slight retention at the end. And exhale. One more. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. I am purposely breathing loudly so that you can follow along. Now, once you're here on your belly, breathe. This is actually really good to breathe into your diaphragmatic area to allay, to like kind of dissolve the anxiety, tension, whatever it is you're feeling. Breathe in. Breathing into the diaphragmatic area. We are coming onto our backs. So we have a bridge, right? So we're coming onto our backs. Normally after what we just did, I would do child's pose, but hey, we're gonna do our just pulling knees into chest. It's a lot like child's pose, different relationship to gravity. Hug under your knees. Do the Ganesha grip where you curl your fingers and you hook your fingers together and they're under. So you have this grip that cannot be broken, okay? And your knees can push out against your inside elbows. My knees are fairly wide. You can see, I'll go on my side, you can see how that is. And you're just gonna rock side, side, and take a moment here. Pause into center. Come into bridge, feet pressed down, pelvis up, lift, clasping hands behind you, tuck the shoulders underneath you, lift up high, breathe in, exhale, one more breath in, and you also get a neck stretch in this, yeah, and release, and once you release, take hold of your feet, happy baby, breathe in, exhale. So I ask you to come to sitting one more time, okay? I teach 2 morning classes on Facebook every morning. Well, I've been doing every single day, 31 days till today, but I teach 4 days a week. So there, so I'll be tomorrow and Thursday. Anyways, we did lion pose, and I was very lucky because they were lucky because I got Rick to come in for the first 2 classes. He couldn't come in today for this class because he's like off doing his errands and whatever it is he does. Okay, he's busy, and so I couldn't trap him for 2 hours for more than 2 hours. So, anyways, we're going to you have to rely on my little lion. He's got a formidable voice. Some of you have heard it. So we're going to do our lion. And if you don't know lion, it is a catharsis. It's a catharsis, and it should be loud. You should wake up all the family members in your home, everybody who's in your home. If you're living solo, will wake up your neighbors. So it is, you go nuts, your eyes go cross-eyed, your eyes look up, you stick your tongue out, you make a big loud roar. So yeah, so I'm going to be roaring right into the mic. And it just kind of goes a little wild. So we're going to do 3, and I'm going to go as loudly as I can. So ready? Please join me. And if you don't do this, this is what my teacher would say. He'd say, you are inhibited, and this lets go of inhibitions. It's a catharsis, and we all need it. So just let go. I am a little inhibited when I do this, so I'm going to just let go. So breathe in. Inhale. Breathe in. We do it 2 more. Back to center. Last one. And I was not being inhibited at all. You're going to lie in Shavasana for the last 4 minutes of your session. When Rick was here, I gave him my ear mic, and they were writing messages. They were saying, oh, please don't give him your ear mic again. He just about blew our ears off. So hopefully I didn't do that. I don't think I did. Thank you for joining me. And it's good to have a catharsis. Yeah, it's good to lie on your backs and just feel completely relaxed. Today's session is dedicated to building community. And it's what we have done, and it's been really key. It's been really key to this whole year, and these pandemic times, and this election time, this time of great division. And what we all want is a calm and peaceful outcome. These beautiful quotes, I think, are like a compass to help guide us into understanding the power of community. In every community, there is work to be done. In every nation, there are wounds to heal. In every heart, there is the power to do it. Marianne Williamson. And Helen Keller wrote, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. And my favorite African proverb, if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Take this quiet time to breathe, to be present. I'm going to have you just ever so slowly begin to deepen your breath and make your way to sitting. Turn your videos on if you like, turn your audio on, and we could all Om together. Boy, I wish I'd asked you to turn your audio on for the lion. I didn't think of that. I sure hope I wasn't doing it alone. I don't think I was. I could see it. Yeah, I could see some of you doing it with me. So those of you I could see. So let's end the session with an Om and take deep breath in as you're ready. Om.